Each new year begins with hope, challenges, and unanswered questions. Many of us started 2022 wondering what would happen next, with the pandemic, with our deep civic divisions, and more personal fears and aspirations about the future. At the Trinity Forum, we are working to contribute to the renewal of society by cultivating and promoting the best of Christian thought. And even as the challenges we face at home and around the world continue to grow, we've sought to address those challenges by engaging insightful and faithful scholars and experts, bringing the best of Christian thought to bear.
Because most of the truly important questions in life are not amenable to empirical investigation.
As political divisiveness and mistrust seem to infiltrate more and more of our human interactions, we hosted vital conversations about the possibilities for healing, reconciliation, and renewal.
We find that more than half of Democrats and more than half of Republicans actually say the greatest threat to our country is people in the other party. How can you prosper under those circumstances?
The only way to break the cycle is for Christians to remember that Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they are the children of God."
We held dozens of online events and resumed in-person events this year, hosting over 30,000 registrants from more than 50 countries. Among other questions, we sought to understand what it means to be a patriotic Christian, what it means to love our neighbor and pursue justice.
I mean, the reality is we tend to be only skeptical of power when it's wielded by others.
How do we create systems and cultures where survivors can speak up and be heard?
Our podcast series garnered over 160,000 downloads since we first launched it last year, as we explored the intersections between science and faith, reading and the common good, and the spiritual practices we should attend to.
Evil uses trauma and shame as a way to literally disintegrate, to disconnect neural networks from one another within a person.
We also launched our new book club box this year to catalyze and equip reading groups across the country. And we continue to publish our new readings each quarter to encourage deep reading and reflection on the big questions of life. With our pastor's breakfast, breakout discussion groups, and private convenings, we offered a variety of ways to connect leading thinkers with thinking leaders to cultivate the best of Christian thought and ultimately come to better know the author of the answers.
Our nature is to fall in love with what is good and to repeat it until it becomes digested and fully formed in us.
None of this would have been possible without you, our sponsors, donors, and friends. When you support the Trinity Forum, you're helping to cultivate the best of Christian thought for the common good and enable leaders to better think, work, and lead wisely and well. Thank you for being such a vital part of the Trinity Forum in 2022. I look forward to seeing what we can do together in 2023.